Truth or Dare is a demon horror movie. The movie is about a group of friends that go out for spring break, well, while partying and drinking. One of the friends meets this guy, and the guy's like, "Look, I know a place we could go after the bar closes where we can continue having fun." And yeah, they go with him to like this creepy building, and he's like, "You know what? I know a cool little game we can play while we drink. Truth or Dare." And they're like, "Screw it, let's do it." And everybody's having fun till it gets to him. And they're like, "Truth or Dare." And he says, "Truth." And he starts spilling the beans. And he's like, "Yeah, basically, I lured you guys here to trick you into playing this game because that's what I had to do." Yeah, and so he's like, "Look, you have to play the game or you die. If you don't tell the truth, you die. If you don't do the dare, you die." And now, basically, all these friends are cursed by this truth or dare demon. And yeah, they go back home from spring break, and just weird shit starts happening. Strangers that come up to them like truth or dare. They're seeing truth or dare written everywhere, and they have to play the game. And some of the friends don't do it, and they die. And it's just now everybody who's alive and finally believes that the game's real, trying to figure out how to get out of the game that they were tricked into. And it's a pretty good movie, and they find out it's this demon that was summoned a while ago that likes to play games, and just happens to be this time it's Truth or Dare. So that's about the movie without too many spoilers. So there will be spoilers in the review, in my review to Truth or Dare 2018, because I think there's a couple Truth or Dare movies. So but yeah, honestly, this movie's pretty good. Before I watched it, I looked up the reviews, and this got a 15%, which is undeserving. Like, this movie is really good. There was a couple weird parts during the movie. I'm like, yeah, they could have cut that out or whatever. And the end was a little iffy, but besides that, like, pretty cool concept. The smile demon, not from like the actual Smile movie, but the demon and his smile reminded me of that. And that's always just something creepy. Something about just somebody smiling like that's just unsettling. The practical effects, even though it wasn't like too many, like it was just mainly blood and stuff, it looked pretty good. Some of the like kills were pretty creative and nice. I mean, nothing too crazy, but it was pretty good. Yeah, just some like pretty cool concepts with the Truth or Dare. I liked how it was this demon. It just liked messing with people. Like, it basically just let you go about your day, and when you were your most vulnerable, he would hit you with the Truth or Dare. He was honestly like super powerful. Whoever the demon was, they say his name, but I just can't remember it. Very powerful. Like, he was doing all types of crazy shit. Like, this is not no ordinary demon. Also, I like the concept of how basically they were fucked. Excuse my language. But yeah, like, they couldn't win. There was no winning this game. You were going to die. So the only way out was to get hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people to play the game. And she was able to do that by posting the stuff on her YouTube. Even though that's the end of the movie, and that's kind of like the part for me that was like a little meh. But I get it, and I get why they did it. And I kind of did like it. It was like mixed feelings, but I guess the more I think about it, the more I liked it. The acting was pretty good. Production was pretty good. All in all, everything was really good. I just liked the concept of Truth or Dare. When it's done horror style, it's always just crazy. Yeah, so really, really good movie, honestly. Just always confused by some of Rotten Tomatoes ratings, because honestly, this would have been a movie I almost didn't get today. I bought this today, and I looked at the rating, I'm like, well, that ain't good. The other movie I have is rated way higher, but this just sounded interesting, and honestly, it was a really good movie, so I'm glad I watched it. So my recommendation for Truth or Dare 2018, and yeah, I definitely recommend this. This was a pretty good movie with some pretty good parts in it. The only parts that I really didn't like was the one sex scene. It just felt unnecessary, but it wasn't even like a scene. It was just like, why did the demon? I guess he did that because he was just messing with them. It makes sense. The more and more I think about the movie, even as I'm just doing the review and just talking about it, the more and more I'm like, yeah, that wasn't that bad like I thought. And honestly, it was pretty good. This movie was just pretty good regardless. Recommended. And I definitely feel like this blossomed the Smile movie. Like, this was done in 2018 before Smile. And I mean, like, I'm not saying they ripped the Smile off because it's like the William Dafoe Smile, but like, just that creepy shit, I definitely feel like maybe it didn't, but influenced Smile. That's, if you made it this far, I'm just rambling, but yeah, recommended.